almost wore
And we're live.
I almost used the whitey hat too. Are we really live?
Yeah, we're really live.
All right.
I was just telling Mike how much blue there is in this shot right here. We clearly didn't coordinate. Yeah. You're not going to wear the floppy?
No.
You weren't feeling it?
No. Maybe next time I'll we'll do the whole
presentation
right here, and then I'll sport it next time. How about that?
That sounds good. Whatever you want. Maybe in the next actual video you'll have it. So
yeah, maybe.
What is going on, guys? Welcome, Charles. Man, you're a savage. But you're second.
You're second, dude.
Chris, Devin, Daniel. Got the whole crew in here already.
Devin, you were first today. Charles is slipping a little bit.
Watching you from the delivery room, Gregory, you savage. I don't know if your wife's giving or your chick's giving birth, or you're just working in there. But either way, thanks for joining us.
That could be the greatest comment of all time on our live feed, though.
Yeah. Greatest comment for the day, at least.
Yeah.
And it just came in. So.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a lot to go over today, boys. What's in the cup, Marco? Is a grande Americano with 2 pumps white mocha, and I had him put a little bit of ice in there because I don't like it too hot. So there you have it. It's actually my second coffee for the day.
This guy's juiced up today.
Yeah, that's how you get stuff done.
Yeah, this guy got so much work done today with the channel, and he was just hammering everything out, from editing videos to getting head covers dialed in for you guys, and yeah, he's on point right now, and he's feeling energized.
Firing on all cylinders.
And that extra coffee, I should have brought one over for you, is what I should have done. I'm sorry.
Grab a blue hat, Marco. Oh, it might be a little too much blue.
What's up, moms? I see you in the house.
Bucket hats. Yeah, so bucket hats are obviously in. You guys probably saw it on social media and stuff, but they fit great. I tried one on. I'm not really a bucket hat kind of guy. It was really a special order over there for Mike, and I know obviously a lot of you guys wanted it too, so. But I might actually try them out. It gets pretty hot around here, so well, I'll give it a go.
Yeah, got to protect the ears. It's good for you. Don't want to get skin cancer.
What'd you think of it?
It's phenomenal. It fits great, feels good, and the design obviously is a 10. So I'll be sporting it, and I feel like all the boys on my golf team are going to be sporting it too. Maybe even some of the girls. We'll see.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, so
Zach's an animal. He's like, "What up, guys? I watched like 10 videos of yours today." It's more than Mike. He's usually like the
Sometimes
number one
I pop
watcher.
up in the morning and I just go through like 3 or 4 in the day, and then maybe hit it up twice. I mean, I'm kind of obsessed with it a little bit. So,
Devin, first time in the live stream. Welcome to everyone that's joining us here for the first time. We love having you guys again. These live streams are very informal. We're just gonna sit here and talk to you guys about whatever. Drop questions that you have for us, and we try to answer as many as we can. Don't touch the computer. I'm controlling it. This guy loves to scroll all the way down and get us out of sync here.
At least we know who's in charge around here.
Mike played a little golf yesterday out at RBN.
RBN. Played it, actually the Chrome Soft.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely loved it. I shot 27 holes with it. Until I hit one in the water on 18. So I ended up dunking one from about 76 yards out with the ball on hole number 8 out at Bernardo Heights Country Club. So I ended up shooting 4 under on, we only played 8 holes. So felt great. It was super durable. Went out, played another 18 holes with it yesterday, and that's definitely going to be my new ball.
Really?
Yep.
Yes, I love hearing that.
And he's going to love it too. The durability, the spin, the feel, all of it, just for me, it felt great, and I think it replaces the TP for me. So.
Nice, dude. Well, we're gonna bring you guys a video where we actually go out there and test it and talk about it a little bit more, but you got the inside scoop right there. So
yeah, I'm Chrome Soft for life, boys.
What do we do for? Carl's asking, what do we do for a living? Getting to play all these cool courses. We both own businesses, Carl, and we started this channel about 7 months ago. I'm a member at Santa Luz. So they give us access to a lot of the private clubs in the area, and that's kind of how we're able to get out to some of the private courses. How come in your last video, Mike grounded his club in the red stakes? Last video? When were you in the red stakes?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think it was.
You're pretty good about that. So
yeah, I know not to ground my club, so I don't know which video. But you were talking about the hole number, I think it was 3. I don't remember grounding my club in that, the red stakes. when I threw my clubs off to the side, I think they were outside the red stakes.
Yeah,
So,
don't bust our balls and stuff
I know,
like
come
that.
on,
I mean,
guys.
we're just out here making videos, trying to keep pace of play. All right, so
I know we're hustling, we're moving, we're running around.
and when we play in like tournaments and some things like that, we're definitely on point with the rules. We know the rules and we adhere to them the best that we can. But
yeah. Come on, guys. I mean, it's like maybe the greatest video on YouTube for golf.
Jade says, don't turn it to be in my golf with matching outfits. That will not ever happen. No. There was one day Mike showed up. We were wearing the same shirt. Exact same shirt. And I was like, right back upstairs to change. So,
yeah.
Not into that life. So.
No, we do our own thing. And I mean, we don't coordinate ever. We just show up and, but yeah.
Marcus should wear the floppy. Not going to happen.
Owen said, hey guys, shot my best score, 72 plus 1
nice,
yesterday.
Dude.
Good job, man. Keep it up. Keep us posted. Love to hear that kind of stuff.
Do you guys ever take off your hats? Yeah, take off my hat right now for you guys. Look at that hair. What do you think?
Oh, you got a fresh haircut. I need a haircut, so I should probably wait.
What handicaps are we playing off of currently? I'm trending down to a 3.1. I don't think it's updated, but next update is going to be a 3.1. And Mike doesn't ever input his score, so who knows? But he's around a 1. But he's probably scratch actually, but we like to keep him at a 1.
Yeah. For all the sandbaggers out there for the tournament that we're going to play in next week, why don't we talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So next Wednesday through Saturday, we're playing in a 4-day tournament at Santa Luz. It's a member guest. It's really like the biggest tournament of the year out there, and a bunch of different formats. Obviously, there's scramble, but there's also like alternate shot and just a handful of different formats that they go through. But it's basically you're in different. I think there's going to be 3 different flights, and it's based on your cumulative handicaps. So I think we're going to probably be in the first flight based on our handicaps, and it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of the guys out there get sauced up and drink, and I think just kind of take themselves out of the tournament. Basically after day 1 is what I've heard, and but we're pretty much the best in the biz when it comes to ham and egging it. So
yeah, we focus up a little bit. We're not going to have the cameras, which makes a huge difference for us. And if we can actually focus up on our shots and take our time and put in that extra concentration, I think it and then we're also playing for prizes and pride and everything else. So and bragging rights. We'd love to come in there and a lot of these old guys that, like I said earlier, they sandbag their handicap. So we're just trying to get in there and compete with them, and I think by the last day we should take everybody down.
Yeah, we've played in a few tournaments out there. None that have been like 3 or 4 days. They've all been 1-dayers, but I think we played in 4 of them and won like 3 out of the 4, and then like the 4th one we got like 2nd or 3rd place. So we usually are pretty good as a team. And then also there's going to be some serious betting going on in this thing. Like the initial bet just to be in is like $250 per team. So we're going to bet only on ourselves, and that's it. And we're going to see if we can win some money too. So
yeah, absolutely.
It's a lot of
fun. Gregory said his wife is giving birth to his 2nd son. Hey, congratulations.
Congrats, dude.
It's awesome that you're even on this live feed, but you're probably going to catch a lot of trouble for it.
Did you touch this?
I scrolled down like a tiny bit.
Son of a gun.
Take it easy. There was nothing really, we already answered this. See?
I know, but I didn't know.
Just scroll down a little bit, okay? I can do,
When did we start playing golf? Go ahead and take that.
Freshman year for me, sophomore year for him in high school, and been addicted ever since.
Any chance for a red hat? TaylorMade's got them. I just don't know if we'd be able to sell that many of them, so probably not. We're kind of sticking to some of the more traditional colors, but if enough people want it, just let us know in the comments, and we'll make it happen.
Playing the farms Monday. Any tips? Stay below the hole. And try and practice on the putting green as much as possible. The speed out there is probably gonna be rolling around about a 12 or 13. So,
what's the hole where you should not take any kind of wood off of? It's par 4. It's that short one.
After the par 3, so 5 is it?
Yeah, hole like 4, 5, or 6. It's like 5 or 6. Hole 5 or 6. You're gonna see a super narrow fairway with trees on each side. It's pretty much out of bounds on both sides. Hit like a 4-iron off that tee, just get it in play, because it's so easy to make a massive number on that hole. So it looks short on the scorecard, but a par is a good score there.
Nice shirt, Mike. What's the logo on it? So this is my high school that I coach at. We got a golf match today at 1:30, so that's why we did the live feed today at 12. So we got a match over at Morgan Run, against Westview. So hopefully take them down and get this season started right.
B-Ski's asking, Brian's in the room, Mike's brother.
What's up, B?
He's asking how do we like Conway Farms, and it's kind of relevant, I think, because they're playing the BMW out there, this week. So, what was your take on Conway?
I loved it. I think it's a course that you have to play a couple times in order to feel comfortable at.
Yeah.
I don't think either of us really played that great that day, but we learned a lot, and the greens are super fast out there too. They're probably about a 13,
Yeah.
I'm guessing. They were about a 12.5 for us, and I felt like they were lightning, and it felt like a little bit of like Torrey Pines greens where, it's pulling in a certain direction. We just couldn't
don't
quite,
see it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think once you get out there and you play a few times, I think that's Luke Donald's home track.
Right.
So you can score out there once you figure out all the nuances of the course. But I loved it for sure.
And the one thing I remember about that course is just so much out of bounds all over the place, and just all kinds of hazards. And some of the fairways were pretty big, but if you missed them even a tiny bit, it was just straight death. So, and I was in a lot of it. Give us a sneak peek of the head covers. So we're going to work with it's called Stitch Golf, and they make amazing head covers. Check them out, their website or their Instagram. You guys might have already seen some of their work, but they make like the Walker Cup head covers, really nice leather head covers. So they're designing some for us right now, and I'll throw those on Instagram and Twitter so you guys can take a vote on the design that we like the best, and then we'll get them in production, and hopefully you guys like them.
Simon said, what's on the cards for up and coming course vlogs? Right now, we try to get out to Coronado, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to play on Friday, and maybe even not on Tuesday. The earliest tee time they have is at 9:30.
I can play anytime Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't.
Well, I'll work around your schedule.
It has to be in the morning. Oh, again, the 1 week.
I'm just messing.
I mean, I couldn't have, in 7 months or 8 months, 1 week, I couldn't adjust my schedule. All right, guys.
Well, just let me know.
So we got invited out to Fairbanks Ranch, so maybe we go out there and play.
Let's do Fairbanks.
Okay.
I'd
Paris
love to.
says she's in for Tuesday morning, so give us a thumbs up if you guys want to see Paris play with us on Tuesday, and we'll throw her an invite.
Yeah, so Coronado, I know I posted on Instagram that we're going to be playing out there. That's going to have to be at a later time because things changed after that post. So
Eric is in school but watching us. Thanks, man. What school again is it? Is it Cathedral, I want to say? Or is that just way off? I didn't scroll down.
You guys are blowing up the comments.
Wow, these are a ton of comments, guys.
Hi, Dante. There you go.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bomb are the bucket hats? An 11. That's what I'll say. These things are sweet. Check them out. You got to get one. First one to wear one and take a picture of it, we'll do something special for and tag us in it.
Yeah.
So,
I like that.
So first one to order it, take a picture, tag us, and maybe tag Callaway too.
Beach Fraser said, bucket hats are full old guys. I will take 2, please. That's awesome.
Yes. Beach Fraser.
$5. Bob, thank you so much. Make a little donation.
Thank you,
and
Bob.
then he asked a question. So, Coach.
Coach, can you explain how high school golf works? When does the season run? Formats, team structure? Thanks. So for the girls, girls start in the fall, and then boys start in the spring. So August, and then also February for the boys. We bring 6, we score 5. So we have one throwout. If it's a tie, then it goes to the 6th person, and whoever has the lowest score there wins the match. And then usually for CIF, they take the top 8 teams, and then top, I think, 54 kids. So, and then for regionals, they take 2 teams, and they take 12 top 12 players not associated with those 2 teams. So hopefully that helps, and it's all stroke play for the most part. We got Brooklyn in the house.
So thank you guys for all the love on the last video. I know a lot of you enjoyed that intro and that footage, and I'm kind of trying to take my skills to the next level with editing. So I appreciate all the good comments that we're getting on that. It was fun just kind of learning how to do, like, it was like the Grand Theft Auto overview shot for that map. And that actually wasn't a drone shot. Some people asked if I took the drone up super high in the air. It was actually a Google Earth image that I kind of overlaid clouds on it to make it look like it was an actual video, but it was actually a still image. So little tips of the trade there, and yeah, it was a lot of fun making that one.
Yeah, and definitely give Marco a thumbs up for all the great editing he's been doing recently. I don't know if you guys have watched the last video, but it was absolutely amazing. Definitely my most favorite intro of all time, and it seemed like after 400 comments, it was everyone's most favorite too. So throw them a thumbs up and give them some love.
Have we ever considered doing club reviews? You guys want like an American to do it? We thought about it, but honestly, it's just not something that I think we would be good at, because we're just so blunt about if something sucks or is good that I think would probably piss off a lot of companies, first of all. And then second of all, I just don't think we have the passion for clubs on, you know, on that level. Like, we obviously like new equipment and tinkering around, but I personally am not, you know, kind of over the moon passionate about it. I'd rather just go out and show you guys really nice courses, because, you know, that's really why we play the games, to be outside, to be with friends and family, and just kind of enjoying the game of golf. And I think that's what our channel is trying to kind of encapsulate.
Yeah, I agree with Marco. You know, I think for the most part, we don't have the equipment, we don't have the TrackMan. It takes so much time to hit that many balls, do all the numbers, calculate it, give our feedback. It's a lot of work, and you know, guys like Peter and Rick do such a good job at it that, you know, I would just go check them out if you guys have any questions on reviews. And you know, for the most part, yeah, we just like to play golf, and the time that we have is, you know, obviously just for the golf course.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard of that, but the dog just ripped a louder fart than I did in Torrey part 3.
How about the outtakes at Torrey Pines part number 3?
I almost cut that out. I was like,
I told you I was off the channel.
Yeah, well,
and I wouldn't have been. But,
I know.
You know, I just thought that was great that, you know, you put it in. You know, for sure. That was fun. That was fantastic.
So people are asking who won the putter, or is it still going on? So we had 2 putters. One we're currently giving away right now. The old Odyssey putter has already been won by someone. I think his name was Oscar. But you guys can always hit the link for the giveaway. Just go to one of our older videos, find the link, click it, and it'll take you to that giveaway. And if the giveaway is over, it'll say at the bottom who was drawn for it. I'm trying to figure out a better way to like show you guys when we draw the names for these things, but it's literally a click of a button and it shows it. So I can do it on Instagram and show it, but you know, not everyone's on there. So let me know in the comments how you guys want me to kind of communicate the winners of these things. Probably Instagram and Twitter, I guess, would be the best, but let me know if you have other ideas.
Stephen mentioned that, he said, thanks for explaining your shot strategies. As you move down a hole, I'm learning more of the game with your plans per shot. So yeah, thank you for that feedback. We're trying to give you guys as much, you know, course management ideas to think about as possible, without ingraining and teaching and telling you guys how to do things. So
Ian's asking if we're gonna
Brooklyn,
dude, she's tearing it up.
stop it.
Can you live somewhere else?
Brookie, come here. Over here.
So Ian's asking if we're going to play the San Diego Padres Stadium, and we are. Actually, Callaway is hooking us up. They invited us out to, if you guys don't know what this is, it's basically they take the Padres Stadium and turn it into like a par 3 course, and you get to play from like the, you know, the seats and in the grandstand and all these different kinds of fun shots. But yeah, we're going to vlog the whole experience. Callaway's having us out there October 4th, so we're going to go, and my brother's going to come out with one of the cameras, so he's going to help us film some of the other angles, because we really want to show that place. It's pretty cool thing they put on, so should be good.
We got another Chrome Soft fan over here with Zach. He recommends it. Face is really soft, and I hit the ball hard, so it gets scuffed up a little bit after a few holes. Yeah, you know, I really come down hard on the golf ball too, so I think I have that tendency too. And you know, like I said, I played 27 holes, and I could probably play another 9 or 18 with it.
I mean, people are asking for a model of the hat, so you want to just throw it on real fast? I already took my hat off, showed my hair.
No. What do I look like, a friggin' model?
Yeah, you
no,
do.
I'm not a model, okay? I'm a golf coach.
Would we ever consider playing a really cheap course for like $25? I mean, yeah, we would. I don't think we're up against it. We've had Oaks North on the channel, which is, you know, a fairly inexpensive executive course, and we're going to be actually out there with the boys and girls team again this year, so there's going to be some more videos coming up. What up, big hosses?
Evan asked, so how many times have you been recognized by now YouTube famous? 4 times for me.
I think 2 or 3 times for me. And it's always like so weird when someone comes up to you.
I feel awkward.
Yeah, it's I'm not used to it.
Carl said he lives 15 minutes away from Shinnecock. If you guys need a place to stay, thanks for the invite. We appreciate that, man.
We had a hole-in-one. Mike has.
I've had 1.
What is your favorite video so far that you've made? For me, it's the last video. I mean, the intros for me are always like the most exciting part of the videos, just because I get to be creative and, you know, get to do a little bit more editing and kind of making it the way I like it. The rest of it just kind of flows based on the shots that we hit and all that other stuff. So unless there's some phenomenal shots in there, it's kind of just the normal look.
Hey buds, Brazil in the house. Looks like, is it Leandro?
Odyssey Red Putter announcement. Again, check the link, but it was Oscar. He was in somewhere on the East Coast. This putter's already been sent out to him. So if you guys haven't been contacted by us, you didn't win, unfortunately. But there's a link down below for the next giveaway. So get entered. And I think the putter that we're giving away next, the black one, is even better. It looks awesome. It's got the center shaft. It's actually right here.
Yeah, it's blacked out big time.
There, you guys can scope it out. Oh, look at this thing.
I'm gonna touch the computer screen, so just take it easy.
Nice smooth scrolls there.
That was a smoothie.
Yeah, this is the one that we're currently giving away. It's 33 incher, so I kind of want to go roll some putts with this right now.
Yeah. Hey Marco, you ready for October 1st to be a 6-time champion at the Del Norte High School Golf Tournament for my brother?
Sure am, Beesky. I cannot wait. I'm going to bring so much more to the table this year for you guys. And yeah, I think we can go like 17, 18 under pretty easily.
I think that's going to take second. I think it's going to take 20 under this time.
You think so?
Yeah,
wow.
I sure do.
Guy puts on a stiff tournament over there. He's got some players.
Well, we tee off from the whites, and that's just the way it goes, you know? Got to play good to win.
Have you ever tried putting lefty? No, I haven't. I actually kind of want to, just to tinker around with it and see how it feels, but yeah, I haven't really messed around with it.
Cheers from the Chico State Library.
The Life of Victor.
That's
awesome.
A
good username too.
Yeah. Any tips for breaking 100? I'm struggling with consistency. You know, just chipping and putting. You know, just go out there and practice. Get your speed, get your line, get your you know, your tempo down with everything, and then for chipping, you know, just make sure your hands are always in front of the clip face. Don't get too flippy, and you'll break 100 no problem.
P. Patel's asking, where's the link for the golf outing you're planning for next year? So quick update on that. If you guys if you didn't hear the announcement earlier, it's basically we're looking to put together a tournament next year called the Golfholics Invitational. It's going to be at Santa Luz, and right now we have a confirmed date of July 16th. So if you want to make it, please put it on your calendar. We already have a page set up for it, but we're setting up a new page where you can actually pay for your round and basically, you know, solidify your spot in this little tournament that we're putting on. But yeah, it's going to be at Santa Luz. You guys have seen the course, awesome track. We're going to have a whole course to ourselves. It's going to be on a Monday, so they're going to basically on Mondays the clubs is usually closed, so it's going to be there's not going to be anyone out there. It's just going to be us, and we're going to have a good dinner afterwards, probably a barbecue for lunch during it or right before it. And a lot of prizes, so I think it's going to be an awesome tournament. I need to talk to Paris. I want to actually ask her if she would do like a celebrity shot on one of the holes where she hits the drive for the guys, or you know, a tee shot, and then their line is 0.
So
okay,
for October 1st, she's going to actually hit wedges into the par 3s, and everybody donate a little something.
Nice. So. Well, she'll be at ours too. So Paris, if you're watching this, hopefully you're okay with
Paris.
that.
Yeah, you know.
So yeah, but I'll make sure I update you guys on what's going on with that and put a link to the kind of the new site that we're setting up for it once it's ready. But again, mark it on your calendar, July 16th.
Yeah, sorry Paris, I'm already volunteering you.
Hello from Slovenia, Tim. Man, I don't know what time it is over there, but I'm sure it's late. So thanks for sticking around.
What up, fellas? Please keep the outtakes at the end of the vids. Funniest, you know what ever. Thanks, Jalen.
What's my average score these days? I'd probably guess like 79 now, somewhere around there, 78, 79. I still tend to, I've been starting rounds incredibly well last few rounds, so I think my biggest thing right now is just learning how to finish a round and staying focused, because I've definitely let some really good rounds kind of slip towards the end, but still my scoring average is definitely going down, so exciting times for me.
Any plans for playing in Colorado? We don't have any plans as of yet. Are we ever coming to South Africa? No plans there either. So,
Hey Flores, he asked what software do we use? We use Final Cut Pro, and all self-taught. I just go out there and find YouTube videos that look interesting, and then basically, just Google around how to, mimic some of the styles that they have, and just kind of incorporate it. So,
Arian asks, what wedges are we using right now? I've got Cleveland wedges, and he's got TaylorMade, and we're about to make a switch to the Callaway. So, coming soon.
Hula Rock, hey Big Cat, I emailed you my contact info. Thank you so much. He is in Hawaii. He invited Mike and I out there to play with him. Can get us on a bunch of courses. So we're looking to make that trip happen probably summer of next year. I think we're thinking right now. So
yeah,
that's going to be epic. We both love Hawaii. So
I can't wait to play Kapalua. It's one of my all-time favorites just because of the scenery and history, and I don't know, just the beauty of everything out there is just amazing. So I got a lot of good memories out there.
Did the big jump.
Oh, looks like Marco's messing up the scrolling now.
Looks like Callaway's in the house.
Is Callaway in the house?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? What's up, AJ? What's going on, man? Oh.
Links at Petco is what it's called.
Links at Petco? Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to go out there and play. And I think it's like before everyone is allowed to sign up. I think October 5th is the first day, and we got invited out October 4th. So I think we're going to play like right beforehand.
Yeah. That's going to be fun. I don't know where we're at here.
Hey.
We have so many comments on here. This is insane.
It's crazy.
Okay, we found it.
Wow. There's a lot of comments. I'll scroll up a tiny bit.
Nah, you don't want to read that one. Stop wasting our time.
Some of these comments are awesome, guys. I can't read them, but they're phenomenal.
Tori North, B, you just set that up, man. We'll be there. Mike's brother has been awesome. He's been the one setting up a lot of the tee times at Tori. They have kind of a little rough system to set up some of these times. So Tori North, hopefully coming up soon.
What's the farthest that we would travel to play? We'll travel anywhere. So just throw us an invite, and if we can make it work, we will.
We got an invite to go to Reno, Nevada and play some courses, accommodations included. So,
well, let's set it up.
That might, I knew you would say that.
Shout out to Peter Finch. He is having laser eye surgery, so hopefully everything goes well with him, and he's back seeing everything good again, and yeah, best of luck.
Dude, Zach said, watching my economics lecture and can see a kid about 4 rows ahead of me watching too. Love the content, guys. That is so awesome. Please take a picture of that.
Yeah,
I would love.
Send it to us.
Yeah, that is just so cool.
And maybe invite him to go play some golf, and you guys maybe become friends.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Come out to the tournament. Put a foursome together. Come out to the tournament. We're gonna have some killer prizes. And Callaway, I know you guys are listening. Hopefully you want to get in on this tourney and sponsor a hole or throw us some stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be rad.
Yeah, Callaway everything.
Where do I get the bucket hats? Shop.golfholics.com. That's the website, and then just click on hats and you'll see it.
Jay Scott had to find a Starbucks to get some work done. LOL, didn't want to miss the live chat. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And Bob, thanks again for donating that $5. Goes straight back into you guys. So anyone that is interested in making a $5 donation, we will give it back to you guys. And so feel free.
Jeff is asking, are we still looking for editing help? We are. The only kind of catch is that you got to have experience. I just don't have the time to coach anyone up from scratch. So as long as you have some experience and you feel like you can kind of copy our style, so to speak, love to talk to you. Just shoot me an email. It's marco@leadholic.com, and yeah, we can go from there.
Mike said, what's our favorite course in Illinois? For me, it's Medina. I love that course. It's such an epic country club, and design and everything else is just fantastic. Sam said, any tips for junior golfers? Yeah, just go out there and play. Just practice, just put in the time, energy, and effort. It's golf is a solo sport, so just put your headphones on and get to work.
Any tips for junior golfers?
I just read that one.
Oh. That must have been a duplicate. I'll try to keep up with all these comments. You guys are blowing this up.
Yeah,
this is awesome.
This is definitely the most comments we've ever received. So trying to scroll through here is tough, and he just shut me down. So.
Who else thinks Mike is a sexy beast, or is it just me?
Who is this guy?
I don't know, but he leaves that same comment.
Is it a guy or a girl? I don't know. Hopefully it's a girl. Where is that comment?
Right there.
HLG. What's up, man? I think I remember you. Fart Bart, you're out of control, buddy, but great question. And
so Rob asks, did you have a tough time editing the Torrey Pines video, cut down on Mike's brother's language? It was actually a little bit tough editing that video. It wasn't just your brother, it was, a little bit of Justin too, and people were getting fired up out there, and that course will bring anyone to their knees, so you start playing a little bad, There
was F-bombs on the first hole out in the fairway, we could hear it.
So. So it was a tough one, but it's all good.
That's all right. They're like, guys. They don't get out much. They're married, 3 kids, so when they do, they gotta let loose.
Links at Petco, yeah, that's what it's called. Links at Petco. If any of you are in the area in San Diego, check it out. Their website, just do a Google search, Links at Petco Park. I don't know how much it costs, but it's one of those experiences that is just super unique, and I think it's a lot of fun. I think on some of the holes too, they try to mimic like different types of elements, so they'll have like a wind machine or just a big fan and someone blowing water and stuff. So it's gonna be rad.
Rob said, best tip you've ever given. Strong right hand, right? Strong right hand, strong left hand, and keep it inside. Callaway Golf marketing top notch. Thanks, Zach. Yeah, they are. They're really good. I think they're going to be the future innovators of all social media and everything else. And we're lucky to be a part of it. And we're just grateful that they gave us the opportunity to be a part of them. So
and I mean the amount of time and money that they're investing in like their facility. I mean we saw it firsthand behind the scenes. Everything that they're building for podcasts, for live streams, for just shooting everything in house, all the products and stuff. It's really cool to see them take that stuff in-house, create jobs locally, first of all, and then also produce amazing content and give people like us a chance. So big thank you to Callaway. We're really thankful, and I think everyone in this room is as well.
Where did we go to college? I went to San Diego State.
I went to the Art Institute.
Beach Fraser said Oaks North is a course for senior guys. Played all 3 9-hole courses there, but very good quality, excellent practice range. But you don't really need a driver out there for sure. And that's where we practice with the kids. It's a good practice facility, and that's what we use it for. But it's still also a really good par 3 course.
Any chance we could upload in 60 frames per second? That would be so nice. Totally understand. If not, though, I'll think about it. We'll see. It just makes some of the slower, like the slow-mo shots when we do them, a little bit tougher. We have to shoot at a higher frame rate. Yeah, I can look at it. It might be doable. And I know for action shots and fast-moving type stuff, 60 frames is actually a little bit better. So.
Christopher asked if I use a strong grip. Yes, very strong. Maybe the second strongest grip of all time. Daniel said we should switch swings and see how we do. Yeah, that's definitely something that we're gonna do pretty soon, I think. We've had quite a few people reach out, and it'll just be a fun day, for both of us. Talking trash, hitting bad shots, and videotaping it all will be fun.
We did it a couple times out at Santa Luz where we just like teed off the women's tees and hit drivers and stuff, and it was actually surprising. Like we both poked them out there like 200 yards, which was pretty surprising.
Yeah, I think I was pretty much bogey, double bogey on everything, and Marco was the same. So it'll be tough competition for sure.
So Matthew's asking Mike, why do you use a 64 wedge?
So whenever I short side myself, I use that wedge, and anything that I need to get up fast, I use it for, and I think it's just a great asset around the greens.
A2 Fitness is saying, do you think you could qualify for the U.S. Open?
No, I don't. I I work for a living. I don't practice. I don't play a lot. We play once a week, together. But I don't really work on my game. And if it was something serious, and I could practice 5-6 days a week, then I might be able to. But right now, I don't think so.
Evan's saying, have we ever thought about picking up a TrackMan? It would be cool to see some swing stats. And yeah, we totally agree with you. I think it would be fun to grab one of those. We actually looked to see if there was like a used one on eBay, and we couldn't find anything out there. So, and they're pricey, obviously. You guys know that.
Yeah, the new one that just came out is way better than all the other ones too. So,
Yeah.
and that one I think is like 20 or 30K.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna spend that kind of money on just numbers.
Right.
So I mean, we can go now with Callaway and check out our numbers with them, and not have to pay 20 or 30K. Yeah, I think you should scroll. I just saw AJ's on there. I wanted to read. Golfholics UK said the people's golfer will come from the UK for your golf day. if somebody from the UK comes out, that would be super awesome,
Yeah.
and we would be really stoked. And we'll do everything we can to make sure that tournament is awesome for you guys. And we'll do prizes, we'll do awards, we'll have some silent auction items too, hopefully, and we'll make it a good tournament. Aaron said he's digging the blue Golfholics hat. Thanks. I always wear this usually whenever we have a golf match.
How do we have so much time to play golf? We don't have that much time actually at all. We just kind of, we make time for it. Yeah, it's just like anything. So try to get the work done early in the day and then play golf in the afternoon and edit in the evening. So yeah. That's my routine. Where did the name Big Cat come from, the nickname? So it came from my buddy Keith, a guy that I grew up with out in Palm Desert and been friends with forever. I don't know where he got it from, but one day he just started calling me Big Cat, and then my brother and some of the other guys started calling me that, and then I think Mike heard it from my brother or someone and just kind of stuck. So.
Eric said, how do we rate the farms compared to all the other courses we've played? He's a member out there. It's a tough track. It's good. It's rewarding at times, but it's also painful. Yeah. The greens are fantastic. You guys got one of the best greenskeeper, I think, in San Diego County.
Yeah.
And I love the design of it. And if you can score out there, you can score anywhere.
Yeah, the Farms is one of those courses that I've played there like 6 or 7 times now, and every time I have a good round out there, which has only been like once or twice, I feel like I'm on cloud 9 just because it is such a hard course and it forces you to think. You look at the scorecard and you're like, okay, this this is kind of normal course, but so much trouble out there, like Mike said, and the greens are they're fast.
A2 Fitness, man, I don't know. That's like the second or third comment you made about that. So I don't even know what to say.
Again, we use Final Cut Pro to edit the videos, and then the shot tracer the app's called God Golf. So yeah, that's pretty much the only 2 pieces of software that we use for making these videos. Justin demolished the ball. What's his club head speed? I think it was what, 125?
123. 123. Yeah, he's got an awesome lag.
Yeah.
He's had that forever, and we played high school golf together, and him and I used to just have like long drive contests at every single match, and we should just swing out of our shoes. And he still swings that hard. I've obviously toned down my golf swing a bunch, but yeah, he crushes the ball.
Mike, would you recommend the Callaway Apex forged irons for a 7 handicapper?
Yes. Yeah, those irons are fantastic. Probably the best irons I've ever hit, and I love them. I played with a guy yesterday who had them, and he loved them too. And highly recommend those irons. Just make sure you get fitted and get the proper shaft in there.
Is Paris single? She is not. She has a boyfriend, so get in line, boys.
Yeah, that's a weird question to ask too.
Are we professional stay-at-home dads or something? That's a good one. The answer is no.
The answer is no. I'm not a dad either.
Yeah, we do need to do a Europe trip, or even better, Abu Dhabi. I would love to come out there. I actually have a buddy that works at a course over there that I met when I was traveling abroad and became friends with through golf, out of all things. So I want to do a Europe trip. I think it's going to probably happen hopefully next time. First stop's going to be the UK, since a lot of you guys are there. We can meet you, play some golf, and then go somewhere from there.
Charles said Mike's grip is stronger than Hercules. Oh, thanks, Charles. I appreciate that. You know. I think yeah. Oh, so many questions.
So, Mike, for a 150-yard shot, how much do you aim right to count for that draw?
You know, I probably start the ball 20, or I try to position my feet 20 yards to the right of the pin. And then I just know it's going to swoop. So if it over swoops, you know, say my normal draw is 20 yards, which it could be, you know, 10, 20 yards, and I overcook it, then, you know, I'm not that far off. But yeah, I'm probably 15 to 20 yards to the right.
So Paul's asking, he said my stock standard shot is a small draw like yours, but I've been thinking about learning how to hit a fade, a baby fade for more control. What are your thoughts?
You know, I played a fade for like a full year, just, you know, just trying it out and practicing it and applying it to the golf course, and I could barely break 80. You know, so, and if you're good with the draw, stick with it. Don't try and change it up. You know, if you want to learn like the fade a little bit, that's fine. But stick with your draw. Don't change your ball flight. I don't think, unless you're really good at both ways. Just stick with that flight, and I guarantee you'll play better golf that way. And you know, I still shoot in the 60s with my draw. You know, without a fade. So you know, obviously my game is decent, and I like the draw.
And you completely eliminated one side of the course, which I think is something that people don't really talk about that much. But taking out one side of the course and just knowing that what the ball is going to do is, even if it's a draw and it, you know, maybe isn't the prettiest thing, maybe it comes out a little bit low, it doesn't matter. It's still turning the same way, and you're playing for that. So there's consistency in that. And
confidence in your ball flight is super important, I think.
Yeah.
You know, I have confidence that it's going to go right to left, and I play for it. So when I do have a tree out to the right, I try and just open up my stance a little bit, open up the club face, and take that same swing. And you know, sometimes my alignment's a little bit off with that, but you know, I take my medicine when I have to, and either chip out or, you know, I stick with what is good, and that's a draw for me.
So they're screaming for you to put on that hat. I mean, we got people saying they'll order one right now if you throw it on. So
no, not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do it?
No, not gonna do it.
Can't give the people what they want.
Sorry guys, you'll have to watch the next vlog in order for you to see the hat. Sorry guys.
Dan's asking if we've heard of Tyson Lamb. Ever check out his products? I have not, but I'll Google search him after this and see what he's got going on. How do we get to play Torrey Pines? Just wondering. Torrey Pines is public, and we have our San Diego residence card, so we just go out there, pay our $60, and we're good. The hardest part about Torrey, like I said earlier, was just making the tee times out there, because it's so busy, and there's a lot of people just coming out to San Diego to play that course. So,
shout out to Steven234. What's up, man?
Have you played True North in Scottsdale?
No, but I want to.
Yeah.
I figure we could play out there with Paige if we can get it set up. That would be the ideal trip. Go out there, play with her once or twice, and then go play a bunch of the Phoenix courses and the TPC courses out there. So.
Sorry, tweet. What kind of head covers are you guys doing with Stitch Golf? They're going to be, if you look at their line, I think it's called the Monaco series. And take a look at those, and it's basically going to be like the 3 striped head covers. We're probably going to just start with the driver head cover with our logo on there, and go from there. See if you guys like it. So they make good products.
You guys got some funny comments on here. I love it. Matt said he loves us. Thanks, man. We love you guys too. I think we're all the way down at the bottom now. Oh. So
that's why we don't.
I got a little crazy.
All right.
I got it.
Let me drive. So the next video, part 2 from Santa Luz, is going to probably be up tomorrow. I'm editing that one today, so should be ready for you guys. And we did a little bounce back in that video. So.
Yeah, I mean the girls did come out hot. They played great. I think they were like 2 or 3 under on us.
Yep.
I wasn't playing good. Marco was playing really well that day, so I kind of contribute. I won't tell you what happened, but us struggling in the beginning, more on me than on him.
I golfed for 4 to 5 months. I played hockey for about 10 years. My handicap is 11-ish. Is that decent? That's great. I mean, I think that's 4 or 5 months in and you're already down to 11 handicap. That's phenomenal. So again, I mean, we always say, guys, but just work on that short game. That's really where you're going to see the biggest drop in your handicap, especially if you're coming from like a 20 handicap, 15, anything like that. For me personally, I got down to about a 6 or a 7 handicap, and I was stuck there for a really long time. And the biggest kind of drawback of my game was always the driver. I couldn't get off. I always felt like I was scrambling off the tee. You know, as soon as I got off the tee, I was fighting for a par. So, you know, pay attention to your game, see where your weakness is, and then work on that. But for most people, I think the short game is something that could use some work.
I have a buddy who works at Pebble, trying to get the 4 of us out there for a vlog. That'd be awesome, Jay Scott. We would definitely make a trip up for that and get some redemption.
Hunter said 20 yards. Jesus, Mike, for his
dude. Hunter,
for his
enough
draw.
out of you. Okay, I don't know how old you are, but I don't know. We gotta stop the trash talking right now for a little bit, I think.
Should I get a Callaway Epic or an M2?
You know, we'll give you our feedback on the Callaway Epic once we get fitted in October. So obviously we are a fan of the M2 right now, but I feel like Callaway Epic is pretty hot too. So come October, we'll give you our honest feedback. This guy oh my gosh.
Hi from Royal Liverpool Golf Course. Sick, Elliot. Hope to play out there one day with you. Sick.
Oh.
Bethpage Black. Your brother just played out there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He loved it. He thought it was a great course. We've been talking about maybe going out to New York and doing a golf trip out there and playing some of the awesome courses that they have. So I think they got 6 of the top 20 best golf courses that are public. So
He said his Mike bald. He's not. He's a really stubborn guy. So you know.
Nobody tells me what to
He
do.
He wanted to wear the floppy hat for this live stream, but
and then I changed my mind.
He changed his mind. So we
that's
gotta
what you
respect
guys
that.
get. Yeah.
We gotta respect that. Maybe for the next one.
And Ray, you're super persistent. I don't.
We like you, Ray.
Yeah,
Don't
we
take
do
it the
like
wrong
you,
way.
Ray.
Hunter said he shot 71 today, 1 under. Really struggled with the wind. Any wind tips?
I think that's Hunter that's been talking
It
trash,
is.
so I got no one tips for you, buddy.
Come on, man.
No, I'm just kidding.
Supporter of the channel.
You know, obviously, I like to choke up a half-inch, club up, and keep the ball down a little bit. So if you normally would hit a 5-iron from 200, choke down a half-inch to an inch on a 4-iron, and hit that instead of the 5-iron.
How did you play at PGA West Stadium, and how was the condition of the course?
You know, I had a pull hamstring out at PGA Stadium, so I played not the whole round. My hamstring was flaring up towards the end, and I played okay out there. Of course, it's, you know, kind of slow. The greens were running at like an 8 on the stemp because it was so hot. It was like 116 out there, so conditions were mediocre at best. You know, it wouldn't look good on camera. Let's just say that it wasn't plush.
So, any chance of Mike buying the new P790s? No, and honestly, those I think TaylorMade is there's like they got sued. They're getting sued by PXG for stealing their tech. So, pretty crazy stuff going on in the golf world right now. Definitely wouldn't want to be sued by a billionaire coming after me.
Yeah,
I don't even know why they're messing around with that. I mean,
well, you know, TaylorMade just comes out with so many new clubs so often that I think they're running out of ideas, and now they're trying to steal other ideas from other companies, and I think they're gonna have to pay the price.
How do you guys get your guys' golf shirt collars to not look flat? Minus Mike's now. His is droopy. I have no idea. We don't mess with them ever. I don't, at least. So
this is one of my old school shirts too, so I'm just representing OG style.
Mike, do you play a draw or is it a hook?
I play a draw. You know, at times I can, you know, I'll play a little bit of a hook, but I always, you know, try and accommodate my setup for playing a hook if I'm going to play it.
Pinehurst is opening a new short course, Part 3, at the end of this month called the Cradle. Come visit NC next month before it gets too cold and check it out. That would be sick. I mean,
yeah,
we'll have to get out there and play it at some point.
Yeah.
One of the 40-40-40 trips.
Yeah, and I got the update from TPC Sawgrass because we are going to go out there in December and play, and they just got hit with that crazy storm So they're saying that it should be open pretty soon, but they're still doing some damage control out there.
No, the matching blue shirts were definitely not planned. So
No.
do you guys do anything in particular when your game is going south? How do you guys stop the bleeding? I don't know. I just try to forget about the bad shots. Honestly, it's tough. I mean, I still sometimes think about bad shots when I'm stepping over one that is a similar setup to it. I bladed a couple chip shots out at Torrey, which totally got in my head because I haven't bladed a chip shot in a really long time. So when that happened, I was like analyzing it while I was playing golf, which is the worst thing to do because you're not focused on what you should be doing. So just try to forget about it, try to bounce back, and again, I would try to just get a vision of a good shot that you hit and think about that. So don't focus on the negative, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Scott asked if Elisa was out driving me. Well, from the ladies' tees, she was. For the most part, she hits it really far, and I think Paris was out driving me too. So, and Marco, but yeah.
How much did Mike win in poker to start up your limo company?
I actually the day that I ended up starting my limo company, I was coming back. It was about midnight, and I was with one of my buddies, and I won like $3,000 at the poker table that night. And I saw a limo drive by, and I said, "Hey, maybe I'll start a limo company." And literally that night, I spent all night looking up limos, and I found one out in Texas, bought it, shipped it out, and went to work. And 12 years later, now it's going to be a career for me.
I'm coming up there from Texas to play Pebble, Bayonet, Black Horse, and Presidio. Any thoughts?
Play Spyglass.
Yeah.
Take out one of the courses and play Spyglass for sure.
Yeah, I just read that. Oh my God, you guys are too much.
Oh my God, HLG crew, man. I don't know what's up. He says, Marco, don't worry, you're cute, but Mike is smoking.
I was laughing at this one.
Oh, I choked down a half inch. I won't have it. I can't even.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh. Some of these comments are unbelievable. Oh my God. Leo. Oh my gosh.
Have we ever tried to get our pro card?
Actually, I did play in a PAT qualifying to get your Class A PGA Pro. It's the player's ability test, and I ended up qualifying, but I didn't go through with the process and get my card. So we got 3 people from the UK that want to come out and play, and it looks like Golfholics UK will sponsor a hole. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah,
we're going to be inviting out all the UK, all the golf YouTubers out there to come and join us in this event. So make sure you guys ping them. I think a lot of you follow their channels, but just let them know, get it on their radars, and if you have a group, a foursome that you guys got some game and you want to come out, please start organizing it with your friends and bring it out. We're gonna have a lot of fun out there. And again, I'm gonna send out the link to everyone. If you go to our website right now, it's Golfholics. There's a contact page, and you can just get in touch with us there and just let us know that you're interested in the tournament, and we'll get you on the list. So, yeah.
Mike, what's your favorite winery and favorite wine? I don't drink, so I couldn't tell you what my favorite winery is. But for Temecula wineries, Faulkner is a really good one. We're partners with them, so go check them out. Oh my God, this guy is so
I know. He's busting your balls.
I know. Is there any cheap places to go in Maui? No, unfortunately not. You just have to pay, and it's all worth it, to be honest. I do have a guy out at Kapalua that hooks us up for like $100. We get the local rate out there. But it seems like Hula from the channel knows a few people out there too, so he might be able to hook it up also.
Favorite hole at Spyglass? I don't remember what hole it was. I think it was like number 5. It was that par 3 that had just the sand that was around it. Like it was like a beach. It wasn't even the kind of sand that you would find in a bunker that you can easily hit out of. And it was just so nasty. And I think that's what I liked about the hole. It was super short. It was like 140 yards, but you missed it, you were making at least a bogey, if not, double or triple. So it was a cool hole.
This guy Ray. Not you like him.
Oh man, let's clean up some of these comments, guys.
CH, man, you know, it's funny.
What happened to your $8,000 putter? Sold, long and gone. Actually, I was shocked at kind of the resale value of those, you know, Scotty Cameron putters. That was the first time I had sold a kind of an expensive putter, or bought one for that matter. But yeah, people were emailing me on eBay. I had probably 3 or 4 people hit me up within an hour of listing it, saying, let's, you know, they want to buy it right now. How do we do a quick sale? Blah blah blah. So those things hold their value. Your brother's getting a new putter.
Yeah, I got the phone call from Chris. He's
Yeah.
like, he's like, oh, you're ordering another Scotty? And I said, no, I'm not, but it must be my brother's.
Yeah, your bro asked me, he's like, can I get a black shaft in it? And
Yeah.
Chris was like, no. It's like $85 charge. You know, he's like, Scotty's just trying to take everyone for another $100
Yeah.
for a black shaft.
It says, do we take any lessons from any pros? No. Did Mike used to be an alcoholic? That would be a no. I don't drink at all. I don't like alcohol. It's not my thing, and I drive for a living, so I have to, you know, obviously be cautious with all that.
This guy wants to stop. Mike versus Be Better Golf.
Sure.
Set it up.
I'll take it on. $1,000. I'm in. I'll play for sure. What? What is? Precision said, Mike, are you a high school golf coach? And if so, how good is the best player on your team, and what does he or she usually shoot? Yes, I coach boys and girls. I got a lot of beginners on the girls team. I've got one seasoned golfer for the girls, and I've got a handful of golfers on the boys team. Boys team, they shoot about even to 1 or 2 over, and then for the girls, usually 2, 3, 4 over is pretty standard. Thanks, Charles, for asking. A2 Fitness, really?
Matt's asking if I'm still doing P90X, and I haven't really been doing it recently, Matt. I've been kind of just taking it easy, to be honest with you, and yeah, no excuses. Just been kind of lazy when it comes to that. So need to get back on it. I feel like I go in these waves with like my working out. It's whenever I start feeling a little too soft and getting a little weight, and then I start working out super hard and I go all in, and then I kind of drop off that bandwagon after I get comfortable, and yeah, it's just an ongoing cycle.
Ooh, Rambo said Pasatiempo, Olympic, or Spyglass. Oh, that's a tough one. Those are like my 3 favorite. I'm gonna have to go with Spyglass, and then Pasatiempo, and then Olympic.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Spyglass, Olympic, and then Pasatiempo. Those are my 3. Rob's asking, he has golfer's elbow. Have we ever had it? I have had it, Rob, and I had it probably about a year and a half ago, and it was super bad. I went and got acupuncture on it like numerous times to try to fix it. Nothing really helped. It just literally just have to rest it. And the way that I got it was from, I was playing golf and tennis and just using my left hand so much, and it was hurting. So yeah, you just got to rest it, and it takes time. I started doing some stretches for it. So if you do, like, this is at least what the doctor told me, if you put your hand down like this and then just lightly grab right here and just pull down and just hold like that for like 20 seconds, and then also just having your hand flat and pushing up on it like that. And she really just told me to do those stretches every day, 5-6 times a day, do those stretches. And I don't know if that's what helped it, but it went away after a few months, so it sucks, dude.
All right, 2 more questions. I got to get to our golf match. Kids are waiting. I'll let you pick the 2 questions.
Jay Scott said, wife came to me and said, Marco, you have a cute family. I asked how she knew. She said she saw a video of you guys in Bermuda. That's awesome. Wasn't a question, more of a statement. What ball are we using nowadays? What's your favorite and why? Chrome Soft.
Chrome Soft for me. The Chrome Soft X didn't work for us just because I have a really low spin rate and a low ball flight, so that's for people who have a higher spin rate and a higher ball flight. But the Chrome Soft was definitely the most durable ball I've ever used. Feels great, goes just as far, and is soft around the green. So I'm going to go with Chrome Soft from Callaway.
Someone's asking if we can get Golfholics, the actual like word on our hats, and I think once we get set up with Callaway and Travis Matthews, I think we're gonna probably get some other hats with not just the logo, but actually have our name on there too. So,
and I'm gonna say within 60 days we should have hopefully everything dialed in and get our account set up with them, and hopefully we can just be Travis Matthews Callaway'd out for everything.
Hit a thumbs up in this video if you guys enjoyed Brian's stretching from Torrey Pines. He's in the house over here, saying he's got some more stretching moves for us to try out.
Maybe we can do a little clinic with Brian stretching, one more question.
If you were to pick one thing, what is the best way to shoot lower scores?
Get good around the greens. I think chipping is super important. Nobody hits every green in regulation, and if you're a wizard around the greens, I feel like you can score at any golf course.
One thing that I've kind of started learning later on after I started playing golf is just like messing around the green when you're practicing, and just adjusting the loft with your wedge and just seeing what the ball does. Opening it up a little bit more. Obviously, we know playing a flop shot's got to be way open, but just like messing around with that and seeing what kind of trajectory you get, how much spin you get, and kind of starting to understand how the ball comes out, not just stepping up to it and taking the same kind of chip shot from 20 yards or 30 or 40 yards. So get out there, practice, and you guys will get better. Again, thank you to everyone for liking the videos, commenting, interacting with us, showing us some love, and make sure you guys go pick up a floppy hat. I'll take a photo and put it on Instagram with Mike wearing it.
Yeah, maybe.
One of these days, a little spy photo.
Yeah, a little sneak peek. Yeah, so if you guys liked the last video, make sure you guys throw a thumbs up on that one too, and check out the website and shop.golfholics.com for all of our gear. And make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And
again, July 16th is when we're going to have that Golfholics Invitational. Put on your calendar. I think it's going to be about $250. It's going to be a little bit pricey, but you're playing at a private club. We're going to have a sick dinner. Again, a lot of prizes. So we'd love to meet all you guys. We need at least 72 people for this tournament to make it happen. So we got to get to that number well before then and have people committed. So hopefully you guys are in, and we'll see you next week.
All right, guys.
Later.